Hello, beautiful sunshines. Welcome to Now That's Love.
With your favorite mother-daughter duo, Ashlyn and
Janae LaFleur, where you get to know thyself, love thyself, and become the best version of self.
Because the greatest love story that you are ever going to tell is the one you create with yourself every day.
Hello, everyone. It's on my heart to get in front of the camera today. My heart, my soul wants to speak. So this is about so many people out there that are overweight and wondering why they feel like a zombie in front of, like, constantly wanting to go and overeat and maybe even binge eat, and they feel like they're out of control. I've experienced this. I've walked through this. So I'm going to talk about it. One of the subconscious deprogramming reasons why. And then I'm going to also give you ways of action steps to step out of it. I personally have walked this, like I said, and I'm going to kind of tell you a little bit about my story that's very personal, but I feel like I need to share it. My spirit wants me to share it because on my heart right now, maybe you found this video and you're walking in life wondering why you are overeating and you can't lose the weight. And one of the biggest reasons I have seen is from sexual abuse, being raped, molested, and wired in your subconscious brain is protecting you. So what would it be like if you lost all that weight? What would show up in your life? There's an unconscious programming that's saying, listen, I'm going to keep you safe, because if you were to be so-called, in the terms, sexy or feel good in your skin, something bad might happen to you because it did before. So you're not safe. So you're wondering why, you have all the discipline and for sure I'm going to be able to do this and I can lose weight. And there's even a lot of people that have done, let's say, lap band or done the shots to lose weight and then to gain it all back. And they're wondering why. Well, one of the answers can be, and you can answer this for yourself, is that there's a trauma that's happened and we've got to go to the roots of that. So for me personally, I'm going to share you a little bit of my story and I'm going to tell you how I healed from it so that you can too. My first recollection, I honestly had things put underneath the rug. Things started to come to surface with what I could handle later on in life and see what happened in first and second grade. So in first and second grade, part of my victim story, which I'm going to say writing it down and getting it out of your head is the first step. Part of my victim story was there were a group of boys that were chasing girls around and touching their private parts in first and second grade. And it moved forward into being 17 for me and saying no and having my virginity taken away. And so that literally set into motion with not having the full understanding of the subconscious mind programming of what would come into my life after that in relationships with men. I've been single for 4 years. I noticed some patterns happening. I like to journal, and I noticed that if I started to get attention from a man, or if even somebody said, wow, you look amazing, you look so tight, or whatever, any comment, at the time I wasn't consciously going, oh, okay, well, I'm going to go home and eat a lot of food. I ended up coming home, and within probably 24 hours to 48 hours, before you know it, I was eating a ton of food. My subconscious was trying to protect me from all the different traumas and pain I've had. once I started to recognize this, I'm like, oh my goodness, I have worked with clients for years. Now I truly, truly get it. You feel like a zombie. There's a voice in your head saying, don't you want more of this? Don't you want more of that? You can be totally in pain in your tummy, so full, but you keep on eating more food. It's like you're stuffing the emotions down. And I literally was living it and breathing it. And I'm like, wow, this is not an easy thing just to break up with. And I realized the only way I was really going to break up with was like 3 different things. I was going to accept that this, okay, I see this for what it is, an acceptance. And I'm going to write it down. I'm going to write down, my victim story. And this is one of my journals. I have several of them, and Ashlyn does too. And we post them underneath on Amazon. But I just wrote everything down to get it out of my head, like how I felt, the anger, the frustration, the hurt, the betrayal, everything. And then I went into a real deep prayer mode and connecting with the divine, the most powerful source that could really, truly create the miracles of healing. And I started meditating. In the meditations, and I have them on this channel, but I'm going to create one specific for this because I'm so inspired. I'm emotional about it because it's been overwhelming for the last hour that I had to get in front of y'all today because some people out there are wondering why they can't stop overeating. And this will be your answer. And then how to do it. So in meditation, and I'm going to create one for y'all. It's one I've done. My heart fills you. I feel the pain of so many. And I've walked it. So right now, feel of my love for you. Feel my love. I'm giving you the biggest hug through the screen because you already suffered so much from what you went through. And your brain's trying to keep you safe. And all you really want is to feel confident and like you're really taking good care of your body and your soul and your spirit, like everything in your mind. And you want this so desperately, but you feel like you keep on being taken under. So this meditation I'll create for y'all, and I will attach it here. I'll make sure it's published before this. Will be one that makes you feel safe, creates a strong confidence of intuition that you are safe and that you will always be guided. You will always be protected. And believe it and know it. And as you continually do this, we will ask for the divine to create miracles in your mind. And that's what I did for me. We've got to understand how powerful we truly are. We can't be the little lights anymore. So step into your big light and know that it's possible to be your healthiest self and your happiest self. And I'm just leaving this here. So be aware of it, accept it, write it down, get it on paper, leave it there. And then at that point, go within and know that you're so powerful with the creation of all that is, that from your heart space, that your divine mind will be rewired to a new story of you being so powerful and so protected and always safe, that you may heal and not have to experience the past in the present moment ever again. I am giving you my love. I had to get on here. From my heart to yours. Much love.